finished with my skin exam. I have to get a yearly one done now since I had that mole spot removed that was precancerous. I'm just walking over to the coffee shop to go study and have my meeting with my financial advisor. I had to rescue Usagi this morning. I went over to the aquarium and turned the light on this morning, and I noticed that there was like a small little hole or dip in the rocks, and Usagi had fallen and was upside down, and he wasn't close to anything, so his little foot, he was like jumping out, like trying to get any footing, but he couldn't, so I had to reach down in there and help him out a little bit. So I'm gonna have to try to keep an eye on him, maybe kind of try to level out the floor a little bit more. I don't know, I just don't want him to get stuck anywhere. So that's what I'm working on today. And I'm about to make a really long video, which I've not done in probably over a month, I would say, because I've been so focused. I've tried to eliminate all outside distractions to let me focus on where I'm wanting to be in life and what I need to put my energy towards. And one of that is just not posting YouTube as often as I want, and also not getting on social media very often. So but there was something that I saw, and I just absolutely have to make a video about it because I'm someone who likes to create videos around discussion and what I'm seeing and humans, I guess, and just the process of how you think and how you view the world and experiences and how that shapes you as a person. So it's gonna be a really interesting video. I feel some people are gonna be like, I am an empath or an ENFJ, whatever you want to say, and so I have an intuitive personality, and someone like that, we have more of a idealistic version that we want to see the world become, but we're not like all, like it's all rainbows and whatever, but I would say we're more of like the hippie type people. We're more into human psychology, feelings, all those types of things, and I don't think that someone who's successful in business has to be cold calculating. They can't be those things, although I feel like a lot of people direct that to me, that if you want to be a successful person or if you want to be a successful business owner, then you have to take feelings out of the equation, you have to take morals, ethics, like all these things out and replace it with nothing but cold hard facts, thinking, and that type of thing. And so I just wanted to kind of challenge that, I guess, as far as like building my own business, that people who are very loving and kind, they can be successful in business. They can have very successful business endeavors, and you don't have to try to sever the two and only be successful in this one way and path, this one personality. I don't know. So let me know down below your thoughts on that little piece right there, and I'm gonna go make this really long video. Setting up a shot for my Instagram reels. I'm gonna pour my morning tea with Manny, and today's a really pretty day. Got beautiful blue skies. We have a little snow on the cars and on the ground, not too much though. I was hoping we get another 12 inches this year, but looks like it's not gonna be in the cards this year, so maybe next year. The finished product of my tea, it looks so good. Now I need to go add some of my homemade syrup to it, and it should be good. I just can't believe how beautiful Manny looks. Started out with one leaf, and nearly 2 years later, look at him now. It's beautiful. Okay, I have got a big bone to pick with Patreon. So last year I decided that I have been creating content for free
for way too long. Like literally, I've been in the modeling atmosphere for, I mean, not professionally, of course, but I'm artistic. I like to create something. I spent time modeling, learning poses, makeup, applying makeup, getting hair done, like all these things, buying specific costumes, outfits, traveling, gas, meeting up with photographers. Like I spent years and years doing these things for free, creating beautiful artistic things for just like my friends and stuff on Facebook. And I thought finally, after like 10 years of doing free content, it's time for me to start getting paid for the skill, for things that people love and enjoy. Like if people like seeing my photography, they like seeing me modeling in my photos, why am I not getting paid for this? So last year I decided to exclusively only post pictures that are taken of myself on a Patreon. That way people want to see my photos, they can go pay for it, because I've been doing it for free for 10 years. It's about time I get paid. Well, you know what happened? Patreon has it to where they don't bill you, which I did not know until I got started and I couldn't figure out what's going on. They don't bill the person and take the money out until the end of the month. So the person becomes a patron member and they don't get billed until after the fact. They see all the content for free. And I had this one person who's an old college friend who was gaming the system, because I've never been a part of anything online where someone can game the system like this. Usually you pay right when you subscribe. I've never had that issue, so I was trying to figure out why in the world does it keep showing that I have this patron and I'm not getting paid for this person. They kept appearing, disappearing. It was saying this person had been a member since like December, but yet I had 0 payments. Every single month it's like 0, 0, 0 from them, and I'm like, why? This is weird. So for months I was trying to figure out, why is the Patreon, why am I not getting the money from this person? What's going on? Like I kept trying to Google it, seeing if there's a glitch. I waited, trying to figure it out, till finally I was like Googling just random phrases, trying to figure out why I'm not getting paid. And this thing popped up where someone said, not everyone has access to it either, which is awful. So I went in and looked at mine, and I could change it to where they would be billed up front, which is what Patreon should do from the get-go. No one should be able to game the system like that. That's ridiculous. So I went in and changed that, but they've literally, $60 have been stolen from me, because I had someone else who joined and their card was declined. But of course they got to access all of my information, see all of the content that I've been creating and spending hours and my time and talent and editing for free. $60 down the drain. So that's a little ridiculous for me to move my stuff on there, and still, after 10 years of creating free content, it's still not enough for everyone. They want to keep getting it for free. They want to be leeches. They don't want to pay any amount of money for my time, talent, and skill. They'd rather game the system, figure out how to get it for free. I am tired of that. I do not have time for that. So you know what? I have not been posting in my Patreon 3 times a week like I was, because with so many people cheating me, scamming me, stealing from me, does not make me want to go and start creating more content for it. It actually does the opposite.